reveal our strategy. So what we can't do, all I can say to you is that Khan is doing something to make sure that that misnomer never repeats itself. Khan is working hard to ensure that that error do not show its face. Khan is making sure that that poor judgment never surface again. So the political parties can do what they want to do, but Khan will work with people across religious divide who understand peace, who understand togetherness, who understand unity, who understand justice, who understand fairness, who understand equity, to make sure that we do not repeat that in Kaduna, nor even have that at the national. And Khan is doing a lot of work. So because the choice of who becomes governor of Kaduna State is not an exclusive Christian thing. That is an exclusive Muslim thing. It is about all of us voting for our government. And there are efforts out there to make sure that we do not go back. But let me quickly put this that when we tested Muslim ticket in Kaduna in 2019 to 2023, what did we find? Did we find peace? Did we find progress? Did we find understanding? Was there success? The fact of the matter is that if we have ever buried people, lost lives, people live in fear, people lost job, people have challenges, we experienced it at that time. So the result we have is enough evidence to show that that's a total failure. That kind of thing is a failure. So there's nothing to boast about Kaduna. You know, one of the things I've always said about Kaduna is that because some media have used to be bought to praise what is not true, well, the reality is not. Like sometimes ago, about how many teachers were recruited and they were never engaged. For 1 year, they were told they've been employed. For 1 year, they've not been posted. And the moment they posted them, they sacked another thousands in primary school. And then few weeks or few days after, advertisement looking for another teacher. Wait a minute. Is there reasoning in this kind of government? It's so shallow. But you see, there's something about a blind man. He's proud of he's proud of his blindness. He feels what he is doing is right. And if he's not the kind of the person that listens, there's a limit to your advice or guidance. So what is happening in Kaduna is a failure. It has been a failure. It has not given us good result. And so I can tell you, I have no fear of contradiction here that it has failed and it will fail this time. It fell in delivery, and people will not allow such weak delivery to continue beyond 2023. So whatever it is, let all the money of this country be stolen and used for that election. After the election, we'll have conversation here. Leadership should be about competence. But competence, will you tell me that what we are being presented is the best friend for the North, whether Muslim or Christian, is the most competent in the North, whether Muslim or Christian? But I can tell you without fear of contradiction that if you are looking for the best in the North, you can, if you bring out 10, the first 8 will be Christians. There are best brains in the North among Christians and among Muslims. But everybody knows the truth. You can't just call a particular group of people and use the word that you're using for, because I think the use of this that they're using for the best brain is just an excuse. Are you saying that there are no competent people among the Christians? There are more than enough competent people that you can choose from. There are more than enough competent people. Are you saying that the governors who are of your party that are Christians are not competent? Are you saying the ministers who are of your party that are Christians are not competent? Are you saying those who are holding sensitive office who are of your party that are Christians are not competent? When you talk about competence, no one will refer that to the Christian North, because the Christian North have more than enough competent people. So what we are simply saying is, it is about we need competent leaders, but in this competent leadership, let there be justice. I've started an example. If myself and my wife feel that we are competent, then we carry ourselves. I'm the manager, my wife is the assistant manager, then it must be our personal company. It cannot be a public company and we become like that. Yes, we are competent. Yes, we can deliver the goods. But sorry, this company does not belong to your family. It belongs to the Nigerian people. And Nigerian people are not only members of your family. Nigerian people are made up of Muslims and Christians, Northerners and Southerners, and people from different regions. So give that respect that diversity for unity. We're not asking you to come and then pick the worst of us Neither are we asking you to come and pick the weakest of us. No, they are asking you to come and choose the best of us, and we can give you those best. I shared with this house a while ago that I was contacted on a particular day when they gave a lame excuse that there was no capable hand among the Christians. What nonsense! How can you say that there is no capable hand among the Christians? That's the biggest slap. But I'm waiting to see what the Christians in that political platform or party will say if they really know what they're doing.
So my first question, sir.
So your other question, can you just repeat it again?
Do you see this gesture as
Muslim,
Islamizing the country.
Islamization. Yeah, you see, Christians have suffered in the past years. We've had burning of our